Welcome to Ubuntu Sports Podcast. Here we go. Bruno Guimarães coming to Arsenal. Here we go. David Ornstein has said that it's just a few technicalities that are being sorted out now, but everything is finalized. We're getting Bruno Guimarães for £75 million, guys. I think that's the best transfer in the market. This market window that we're going through, because everybody else has been just overpaying for all these players, like Morgan Rogers, 117. Imagine, Andre Tonali, 100 million. Imagine, who else was? Quite a few, but it seems like we've actually made the best transfer for 75 million, and we're getting a leader, we're getting a well-established player who understands the Premier League. Man, I'm excited about this signing. So we've got Solis and we've got Bruno Guimarães that we have secured in this window so far. And I know everybody is just waiting anxiously to see if this Vinny deal is going to happen. I'm not trying to get over, I'm not trying to get too excited and, and put my hopes too much in the Vinny deal, but I would love for it to happen. There are so many things to look at with the Vinny deal as well, because, the guy is a bit of a drama queen, I must say. So we're not quite sure if he's going to, bring positivity to this change room and the team and actually help them get to the next level, or is he coming to act like a diva and just, feel like he's better than everybody else and not play as a team. So it's quite a tricky one, but of course, Vinny, any player, in fact, would want to come to a new club and want to be loved and want to do what's not expected of them to do. Because, and what I mean by not expected of them to do is he'll be expected to be a drama queen. He'll be expected to be causing drama and a whole lot of issues on the field with players and fans and all of that, right? But so that's the sort of drama we're avoiding. But in terms of what he does on the field and delivering as well, and playing like the talent that he is, we welcome all of that. We want all of that. We want him to bring the smoke. The guy's a superstar, and of course he's trying to get the same packages as Mbappe is getting at Real Madrid, but I don't think Real Madrid want to give any other player the same sort of privileges and the same package as they're giving Mbappe. So, it might possibly make him decide, okay, you know what? If you're not going to treat me like you're treating Mbappe, then I'm going to go to a club that allows me to get the same treatment as Mbappe. So there's two things here. He could either move now to Arsenal, which would make his agents get money out of the deal, which is what I think Rock Nation would be pushing right now, his agents, to make sure that they can make some money out of the deal as well. Or he could walk away on a free at the end of this coming up season, and go to any club that he decides to go to, basically, which is what Real Madrid are renowned for doing. That's what they did with Mbappe. They made sure that he doesn't sign a new contract with PSG, and he just literally just walked away for free. And they do that with a lot of players. Instead of having to buy them, they just get them to run their contracts down and then come over for free to Real Madrid. And then they give them nice big packages, of course, for doing that. So yeah, it's an interesting one. I'm not quite sure how that's gonna go, but I'm very excited about Bruno though. We've got another Brazilian in the team. Man, so if Vinny comes, there's a possibility that um Martinelli might leave. I don't want Martinelli to leave. To be honest, I think Martinelli could actually still bring out the best out of what we've seen and experienced of Martinelli. I feel that he's got it in his locker to take it to the next level. I've seen I've seen a few glimpses here and there of Martinelli really showing that he's a Brazilian player. So we just need to be patient, I think, with Martinelli. We'll see what happens. Toli's whoop whoop. That's the son of the Tolis. So we'll see how he functions and or how he performs at Arsenal. But it's him alone on the left is not enough. So it's either we sell Martinelli. But I'd also like to see, I mean, if we can't get Vinny, I think we should go for Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez, we still have, oh man, we'd still be a serious force to deal with if we had Julian Alvarez. But the problem with if we try to get Julian Alvarez, they'll either want Martinelli or Gyökeres, Atletico. And I don't know if I'm ready to give them Gyökeres. I don't want to give Gyökeres. Like, I think Gyökeres is still going to bang them this season. So I don't want Gyökeres to go anywhere. But we'll have to see what happens with Martinelli. I think Martinelli is actually a player that would actually do quite well in Spain for a team like Atletico and stuff. The Brazilians always do extremely well in Spain. So I do see Martinelli actually flourishing if he had to go to Atletico. But yeah, I wouldn't want to pay a ridiculous amount for Julian Alvarez because I mean Barca and Madrid have had 100 million euro bids rejected for Julian Alvarez. So yeah, I really don't know what Atletico are trying to do with Julian Alvarez. We'll see what happens, but I am excited about Bruno again. Bruno, it seems like until October, I'm not sure if Rice is actually injured, but Rice will probably miss quite a few games in the beginning of the season because he's come out of the World Cup and they went all the way to the semifinals. And I mean, the guy has been playing so much football. He needs to be rested. So a lot of people are always worried about saying, okay, what's going to happen to guys like Miles Lewis-Skelly when guys like Bruno come into the team? Is Bruno going to start? Guys, we're playing 4 competitions. There's enough games for all of them to rotate, so I'm not too worried about that. Miles will probably play a lot of Champions League games because he's probably got better experience than Bruno in Champions League. Zubimendi, I think he was a bit fatigued. So to be honest with you, I think we're probably gonna the beginning of the first games of the season, we'll probably actually go with Bruno and Miles, because Zubimendi, as much as yes, he didn't feature that much in the World Cup, but he still definitely was with the World Cup winning team at practices and everything. So it's not like he got to rest or anything. He still had to practice with the team. And I'm pretty sure those the practices that they have are quite intense, especially when you getting ready for World Cup games. So he probably still needs a bit of rest as well. But I love our midfield. I just hope we get to see the Odegaard that we saw in the World Cup in the Premier League. Because, man, last season, I don't know what happened to Odegaard, to be honest with you, but I was ready to let him go as well. So we have to see how he does. Eze, I'm excited for Eze as well. I think Eze is going to have a better season than he had last season. But, I mean, there was some wonderful moments that he had in this past season, like especially against teams like Spursy. So I'm excited for Eze. We do need another right back. I'm not quite sure what Mikel has planned for that. We need and not just a right back. We need a centre back that's versatile, that can play right back and centre back, because we know Saliba is going to be out probably for most of the season coming up. So yeah, that's a devastating one, to be honest with you. I'm not happy with Saliba being injured. I think he's one of he's the spine. He's part of the spine of that team. Him and Gabriel playing together, that chemistry is unmatchable. That's probably the best centre back partnership in the world. So we'll have to see what happens. Also, yeah, we just need a right back, because Timber was out as well for some parts of the season, in the previous season, and we didn't really have efficient backup as right back. I didn't like Mascara at right back. We need a right back that can cross and that could feed Gyökeres or Kai, whoever's playing in the middle, some good ball. But I'm happy with Kai and Gyökeres in the middle. I just hope Kai gives us a full season and no injuries or anything this new season coming up, because he can be quite useful. They play different type of styles. Kai is very good in the air. He's very good at attacking that long ball, high ball, compared to Gyökeres, where Gyökeres you need to give him through balls into space that he can run onto, and first touch he'll just bang them. So yeah, I'm excited, guys. But here we go, Bruno Guimarães coming through. And who knows, maybe soon we'll be singing Vini, Vini, Vini. But I don't want to get my hopes too high about that one. But I really hope that we are looking for something good as well, or great. It's very tough to get to get any world-class player coming through right now. I mean, if we get Vinny, it'll be, man, we'll be a very blessed team and a lucky team, and trust me, we'll be going for the quadruple. I wouldn't even want to sell Martinelli, even if Vinny does come, but the team might want to raise a bit of funds to just so that they can get Vinny in. But I wouldn't want to sell Martinelli, because I'm thinking if we want to go for the quadruple, we need a lot of players fit to play different competitions. We can't always rely on our Premier League starting 11 to be playing in all these other competitions as well, like what happened last season. So let's go. Here we go. Let's see what Andre Berta and Mikel Arteta and the Cronkies have got under their sleeve. But I'm pretty sure that they're going to surprise a lot of us as fans and do some amazing work in this transfer window. So welcome, Bruno. Welcome. And by the way, Bruno is a very dirty player. I remember us complaining about him last season. So to at least know that he's on our side now, and even if he is going to be dirty, but he'll be dirty, playing for us. I can't complain with that. Sure.